Hey everybody, welcome back. We're about to jump into mission 6, which is the ocean blue. It's the ocean blue. Guess what? It's the ocean blue. We're here. These are very good characters. These are very good characters. Her name is Sasha. Then we got, Colin. I know. Colin's the old standby. Sasha's not amazing, but Sasha is still a very good unit. And good to pair with Colin when we get to that point. I think I'll let those black hole losers do whatever they want. Did you think it? Did you think that they would do that? Let me know in the comments. No, I can't. I'm trying so hard to be an active person that says you should, engage with our content. I can't do it. I can't. You know what? Max, brother has told me all about you. After that comment, I really think it's like, yeah, he's told me all about you, Commander Max. Good on you. Jake's not paying attention as usual. Rough times together. I know. Yeah, alright. Settle in here. Alright, we're gonna play some stuff now. It's been a couple minutes and we haven't played any Advanced Wars yet. I bet you're really mad at me. But if you're really mad at me, you're watching the wrong thing. I mean, come on. This is what it is. So, alright. Moon time. It's time. Ocean blue, ocean blue. Hey, 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 hey. So, I wish they would have, had it be Blue Moon here, but I guess they're acting as members of Orange Stars, right? And it's weird to see. So Sasha's gonna walk through this step by step. So okay, all right. So here we have it's pretty standard one screen map. This is still pretty early in the game here. We got this area back here that's nothing. We have this again. We're not gonna be able to produce anything, so we got to be pretty careful. This, though, has one thing in range. There's certain things you can do. It's just well, this is the only tactical move for this unit. Yeah, we need to stay away from our cruiser. But the easy way to stay away from the cruiser is to go onto land. Yeah, we could get into a cruiser, but right now we actually want it to do stuff. Yeah, so subs are a thing. If you need to know tactical stuff, just basic Advanced Wars stuff, I don't know if I'm the best for it, but I can definitely talk about the sort of advanced things, right? Subs use fuel. I mean, if you read the manual or the stuff here, then that's what you need to know. But what I'm here to tell you is, if you're not actively using all of your units every turn, then you're not necessarily playing optimally. specific scenarios where you need to do weird tricks, but in the thing where it's not calculated out, right? You know all those warnings we just got about how this cruiser is the worst and we got to avoid the cruiser? How about we just kill the cruiser immediately? Fighting a war on two fronts is bad, which anyone who talks about war, clearly. So what you can do is like, all right, if I can just cut all worry to my air units, like basically you can't take on this copter if I do it right by just doing that. Bam. You're gone, right? And then, yeah, this is a cruiser. You know, it's a cruiser. It'll come up here and kill this sub because cruisers kill subs and air units, and they don't have air units. So clearly what I'm supposed to do with this cruiser on this map, hit the sub. So. The sub can't reach anything, but what it can do is we can dive, and it has, you know, a limited amount of fuel, but we frankly are not planning on sticking around long enough for that to be relevant. We can definitely hit this so that our water units are less vulnerable. Then we have this small CO power is kind of irrelevant. So back here, none of these are doing us any good. So we have a lander. We're going to get in the lander. Now we're going to get in the lander with this. So you can get multiple units in there that way. Yep, it's a lander. See, you know, every time I try to tell you something cool, I don't have anything cool to tell you. So mainly we need the APC over here to supply these. We're going to go ahead and get the infantry out just to start capturing that stuff, just in case it's helpful. This tank's just going to hang out. We might go back and get the tank and bring it over to clean up. It's kind of all you have to do first day. Crushed. I mean, that's accurate. They are going to be crushed. It's a dumb joke. Lash gets double train bonuses, which is good. But you know. So we know where their sub is, right? So you look at this stuff. The sub's there. So number one thing, nothing's in range of this. So number one thing this is gonna do is be there so we can see it. Then we're gonna fire. So it's gone. Bye. This has a unit within range. That's good. We lost our cruiser, but our cruiser was really only there to deal with the sub, so it does not matter. The thing we need to do is take this out, though. Ha! Bye, permanently. So this doesn't have anything in range. We need to stay out of this range. That's the trick there. So we're doing that. We're going to drop this back here. We go back here so this can get in, and that's day two. Again, these small maps are pretty simple, straightforward, which I appreciate. Now we get to do the good stuff, right? So not in range. It intentionally does that. So we're gonna fire. So that's going to heal up, and it's not going to be a great matchup. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go out here. Blast. Like a blast of like a weapon. We'll move that up. You know, if they want to start taking us out, that's fine. There's not a lot you can do from back here. I'm going to go ahead and capture that. And then we'll just move this up here. And here. This is as good as we can do. In case there needs to be some cleanup, move this over. I'm sure there's slightly more optimal ways to do this. especially given how, few the variables are on this map. I do know this is the type of game that's very calculable. If you say, do this exact thing on turn 1, do this exact thing on turn 2, that's how you get the best possible scores. But I don't remember that from, when I played this before. And when I revisit this game, I generally revisit by playing the War Room stuff, so I haven't gone back to the campaign as much. There's some cool stuff in here, though. Alright. So, we're going to move this out. Alright. Not a lot we can do, but next turn we're going to use our Super CL power, which makes us strong. Something. The regular CR power just gets more money. Right now it's not actually useful to get more money. We can't really spend it. We can use it to replenish, but not really because our units that need to be replenished aren't there. Let's take out that tank. Take out that tank. Lash has high defense there. Congratulations. Go back here. This is running out of fuel. That's okay. Because we got money. This is the power of money. Power of money is more damage because of money. We just attach dollar bills to our missiles and they do more damage. Don't really understand how that works. That's what you get. We just said that battles are wasteful, and they are, but we just taped dollars to missiles, so who's the most wasteful? Deployment maps, never not breaking the fourth wall. I win if I try my best. It's not always how trying your best works, but I like the optimism. Mission complete. Are we doing more? We got time. I don't like coal. We hadn't seen black hole here. So this is Fog of War. This is here to teach us about that. So, we're gonna, It's interesting that this game goes out of its way to justify a character being there to give you tips about new gameplay things. Like, are you okay with me just giving you advice while I'm here? I guess I'm gonna hang out. So I'm just gonna tell you stuff. So yeah, so this map is all about, hey, we intentionally hid some enemies in the forest, so find it. But yeah. Huh. Forgot what Sasha's sounded like. I mean, it's very familiar to me, but it's just been a little bit. Alright. So we gotta go down here. I would love to be able to go around here, but we have no capability of doing that. So what this one can do is we can go right here, confirm, none of the people back here. We'll go down here. Just because it's inefficient, but yep. So mechs are good on mountains. Infantry are good on mountains, but mechs are, you know, that's something they're pretty good at. Yep, there it is. Great. Take out people there. It fires, it's gone. Let's give it some GC targets. Great. So we know where a couple of their people are, right? One of them's up there. That's, you kind of can't stop that one. Well, I imagine there's technically some way to do it, but just do that. So this one's here to do the exact thing that we set it up before, which is kill that thing. Best we can do is this. Anti-air, pretty good against, you know, weak vehicles also, so it's always nice. Got there with that tank. Got there with that tank. Now, 100% for sure there's a unit up there in that reef. I'm pretty sure it's like not even a useful unit. I think it's like a lander. I'm not going up there right now because I don't need to, but alright, that's all I can do. We're gonna lose that city up there, but it kinda doesn't matter. It's nice to have the visibility, but money's not super big here. Oh, that's sad. I mean, hold on now. Rachel has a sister. So Rachel at least has Nell. But you think like both Rachel and Nell, their thing is that they're really lucky. Also, their whole family's dead. That didn't really sound lucky. Sounds very bad. Maybe that's, you know. Maybe that's worth exploring further. Now, this is the first map where you really start to think we might actually want to do something about keeping our units alive and healing them and that kind of thing. So that's going to be what this one's job is to get some cities so that we can repair a little bit. Alright, we know We know we can go up here and hit this thing. It's going to take damage because something's going to come out of the woodwork and hit it, but we're going to do it anyway. Because, you know, got to go and save the city. I've heard that from someone in some game. I forget which game that one is. I definitely don't remember which game that is. It's a real thought. No, I remember the X-Men arcade game. Here we go. They move slightly more. It's fine. We're just killing everyone we meet. They didn't really have any units here. So is this the extent of their forces? If so, then this will be very fast. So this is the first time we can just go up here. Be like, yep, it's a lander. Go ahead and mostly take out that unit. There it is. So they have this lander and they have this infantry. We can't quite reach it with the infantry to where we need. Oh, they have this tank back here. Why didn't they send out this tank? What's up? Oh, and they have an APC here. There's so many things they could have been doing here, but they didn't. It's interesting. So they have some artillery up here, some type. But right, we can use this. Take out this APC. It's not really dangerous, but it's within range, so we're gonna take it. This is not a nice unit. Go down here. Hopefully that tank will move into range, but it might just stay where it is. Yep, there's that artillery. Hi there, friend. If it stays where it is, we got it. If it moves, we probably also got it. So that's good. Right, because see, here... Oh, the area is immediately around this artillery. Or still there, right? But we got those covered with this, so feeling pretty good about it. It could go take the APC, I guess, but then it wouldn't have done anything useful with its turn, which is also helpful. Nah, it's gonna come down here and get hit. That all tracks. All right. You're gone, bud. You're gone. Look at that. Yeah. All right. The lander's actually kind of a pain to get rid of, just because you can't do a heck of a lot of damage to it. So a lot of... We're going to go here. And then, yeah, it's right there. So we're going to... We're going to, quote-unquote, waste stuff there just to... I mean, it can hit that, but it's not going anywhere. We'll use the power next turn. I'll talk about that power. So that's interesting. So let's look at this power, right? So yeah, Sasha, who we've been using this entire map. I guess I could have talked about this before now. So Market Crash just lets you stop their power, which is useful in very small situations. War Bonds lets you earn more money, which is kind of nothing in this game, because, I mean, later, it's great to combine with Colin, right? Because Colin's like, well, you're stronger the more money you have, so if you combine the two, they're great. But she doesn't really have a lot of downsides. She just is pretty good at that thing. So we're going to use it. Just because. So we're gonna move. Now we can move up. And let's move where we can to try to be in position to take out this thing. We might not be able to do it in time, and we might just end up capturing the HQ, which is fine. It's a way to win the game. There might be another hidden unit here. There's a couple spots up in the corner we haven't checked, but I really think it's just that one thing. So what we can do is we can go and move this here, and then fire on it. 44%. Okay, it's probably gone. Yeah. Because then we fire on it with this, and we get another 50. It's at 6%, but it might be already gone. Yeah, there's a threshold at which it's like, it's kind of fuzzy how much damage it does. Drop that fool. Yep, it's Tasha's pretty good. Totally evil master plan. It's possible. So yeah, so that's that mission. They're gonna get tougher. Probably pretty soon, if I remember correctly. It's gonna start to be larger maps and less hand-holding, less introducing of just entirely new gameplay concepts.
Mission complete.
But that mission complete. All right. Back by next time for the next one.